guys, welcome back to the channel. You are watching From Nisha's View, the fashion side. And this is a little bit different. This is, I don't want to say this is a vlog, but it's somewhat like a vlog. It is really me just going through how I film my content days, and basically focusing pretty much on the W3WW, which is the Worn 3 Ways Wednesday challenge that we do over on Instagram with other fellow cookies. So if you would please go over there to Instagram and search the hashtag, the cookie lookbook, the cookie lookbook hashtag, and the hashtag W3WW. We would love to have you come and join us as we style up themes every Wednesday. Every Wednesday we give you 3 looks, okay, in a particular theme. We love doing it, and we would love for more people to join us over there. So definitely do that. So today, that's what this little vlog is. Like I said, I don't know if I want to call it a vlog, but it's just how I go through the whole process of filming the content for that particular challenge. And basically pretty much everything, the shorts that I post here, the reels that I do, the TikToks that I do, this is pretty much how I style them and how I film them and record them. So I will be going over settings, my camera settings, and just looks. Okay, so sit back and enjoy it, and I'll come back later to close out this not vlog. All right, I'll talk to you in a minute. All right, so we're in the hallway that I normally shoot my content for, that, the 3 ways. We're where I normally shoot 3 ways. So my camera is here. So this is my camera. I have it on a tripod, and I shoot with, so I'm facing the light. This is a lot of light right here. It's my door. So this is a lot of light coming in. So I'm facing the light. I have on overhead light, just a regular, hallway light. I used to film with my constant light, but I stopped. It's too much. It's too much. I'm doing too much already right now. I'm doing too much. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on, but this is how I do it. So my camera is here, and I'm facing the light. I always tell people, face the light, face the light. And so I use my camera settings and my camera. My camera, for video, I use the Canon R. The Canon R I use for video. So that's what we're doing here. So with video, you want to make sure that you are filming your frames per second. So if you have a big body camera, okay, let me just get this out the way. If you have a big body camera, then your frames per second, for me, for my video and how I do it, your frames per second is either 24, 30, 24, 30, 60, 120. You can shoot in those frames per second. Now, to slow video down, if you're doing a lot of slow motion, if you're going to be in editing and you're going to slow your video down, then I would suggest you shoot in 30 frames per second. That means that your shutter speed, which is your 1 over whatever, your shutter speed would need to be double your frames per second. It's a little tricky. I know. It's a lot. It's a lot. It can be a little overwhelming for someone that is not, tech savvy, but I'm trying to make it as simple as I possibly can for you guys. So if you have the Osmo Pocket, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, then I would suggest you film in 4K, okay, 4K, 24 frames per second. And you're doing your manual shutter, okay? You're going to go in manual mode because you want to control a lot of stuff. Now, if you're just getting started, you're just, starting out, then put it in auto so you can, get a little feel of how to operate the equipment. But for sure, change your settings to 4K. 4K, at least 24 frames per second. Okay? All right? All right, good. Now, yeah, so for your shutter speed, you want to pretty much double your frames per second. So if you're shooting at 24, then your shutter speed needs to be at least 50. Okay, 1/50. If you're shooting at 30 frames per second, your shutter speed needs to be at least 1/60, and so forth and so on. Okay, so we got that out of the way. We got that out of the way. We got that out of the way. That's for, and I do that with my main camera too, my big camera. The same settings with that as with the pocket. So here we go. I'm gonna show you here. I don't know if you can see this, but here you have my ISO is going to be high because I need to let in a lot of light because I want my f-stop here to be as low as possible. That gives you this blurriness in the background. So this f1.8, the lower this number is, the blurrier your background would be. The higher this number is, the more in focus things will be in your background. But this all depends on this ISO number and this shutter speed. So if you want to keep your shutter speed at 1/60, you have to keep it at 1/60. That means your ISO is going to have to be higher because you need to let in more light. I know that's a lot. I know that's a lot. But it gets easier once you start doing it, and once you learn how you want your picture to look, it gets easier, and you'll figure out what your sweet spot is, what you like to see, and what the audience, responds to. So for me, like I said, because I want to keep my shutter speed at 1/60 because I'm going to be slowing stuff down in the video, I want to make sure that my shutter speed is 1/60. And then I want to blur out certain things in the background. I need that f-stop, that f number to be low. That means that my ISO needs to be a little bit higher because that 1/60 means that I'm not going to be letting in a lot of light. Okay? I used a 50 millimeter for my video. This is a mirrorless camera, so this is an RF. I don't want to get too in the woods with this because you can get it can go techie real fast. Okay, it can go techie. But yeah, this is a mirrorless camera. It's very good for if you're just starting out and you want to get a mirrorless camera. I would definitely try the R4. Well, there are others. The R8, the RP. But this R is very good, very good, very good, especially for video. All right, so those are my settings. And then because it's a 50 millimeter, that means I'm going to be up close a little bit. So it's not going to get a lot in my shot because it's not a wide angle lens. So the 50 is really good for portraits. And it's not, as compressed as some other lens, but the 50 is a good distance for you to be. And normally what I do is I don't want to get too techie with this, but I'm usually this far. I don't know if you can see it, but this is where I'm standing as far as when I'm recording. So I'm usually this far from the camera. So, but when you see me, filming, it doesn't look that way, but I'm quite a bit away because I want to make sure that I'm getting a full body shot. Okay? So that's that. All right, so what we're going to do is get dressed and shoot this first look. Okay, so the preppy look. All right. So basically that's it. That is how I film, record my content. Either, you know, if I'm posting it for the challenge that we do, the cookie challenge that we do, or if I'm just, you know, doing unboxings, or if I'm doing, you know, anything content related, that's pretty much how I do it. Okay, and if you want to see me use the editing and how I edit, let me know down below. Let me know in the comments, you know, if you want to see me edit some things. I use CapCut as my editing software. I also have used DaVinci Resolve. DaVinci Resolve is very hard. There is a learning curve with DaVinci Resolve. But yeah, with CapCut, it's really easy. And you know they're tied with TikTok. So when TikTok went away for 2 seconds, earlier this year, I lost CapCut, so that's how I got to DaVinci Resolve. So TikTok is back, and that's what I'm using. It's very easy to use, it's very simple, and it's mobile, so you can use it on your mobile device as well. So yeah, that's it. If you made it this far, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. And of course, hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you join the family over here. And of course, like I said in the comments, just let me know if you want to, you know, see an editing video similar to this, and I will definitely go through my editing steps. And also, yeah, just any type of comments you have about it, okay? And yeah, like and share. And until next time, I'll talk to you then.
Thanks
Bye-bye.
for watching my GG channel. Period.